start having tanks. Okay, yeah, that's the problem here. So because we don't have tanks yet, and I really want to add tanks as soon as possible, even those light tanks really are messing with us. And also we don't have supplies here, so there are two problems, not just one. We could get the port. I mean, that's even without actually using the port, it's still worth some supplies, because every victory point is worth some supplies. Okay, that's a hill. Yeah, let's just get around the mountains and just get the hill. So the tank? Just one light tank. That's fine. That's a mountain. Okay, let's not get into the mountain. That's a hill, that's hill. Yeah, just going around the mountains and just following the hills, mostly. Unless there's a mountain, one of the mountain is just available and empty, in which case we might as well just go there. Alright. Just a small encirclement, nothing special. Okay, is it all the cavalry? Okay, now we have all the cavalry too. Oh, I know what happened. Is the I've probably dismissed the resistance pop-up. Alright, let's just try to fix the resistance now. What does it say? It says it needs one more. Okay, let's get one of those guys. Where are you? Where are you even on this list? Okay, you're not assigned. That should be fine. Here. Which key is resistance anyway? 6. Unfortunately I have to flip back and forth. Okay, so that's going down. Here it's going up. It requires 3 divisions. It has 1. So let's get some of those guys. And I completely lost my... Was it here? Nope, it was not. No, it was here in Ishvan. I need to like actually name this or something. It's such a fucking miserable interface. It's such a fucking miserable interface, seriously. Okay, what about this one? That requires 2 and it has just 1. So this is... What the fuck is this Achvas? And... like, most of the time I actually play without resistance, even for that actually is weaker for me. That requires just 1. Okay, I think this should be enough for now. And as soon as they actually get to their places, resistance should start going down. Yeah, they damaged a bunch of stuff because, seriously, just... that's fine. It's a bit annoying, but, well... Okay, please stand here. Right. Just a small pocket. Nothing big, just a small nice pocket. And a small nice pocket here. No divisions basic training. Kinda want to get... I can't do that, that will just... I don't have anything even close. I need 6,000 rocket artillery, I have just 200. And for that I would need 8,000 support equipment and I have only 1,000, so... right now I'm just stockpiling stuff instead of training troops. Yeah, they're not moving. Yeah, okay. Can you... And they left. It's quite silly, like, when you're trying to get somewhere, and they move somebody and then they move them away. Alright, bastards, now is your time. Well, you could go all the way, that's probably quite risky, but then again, it's a war, and Chinese divisions are somewhat expendable. I mean, I prefer not to lose them, but it's like not the end of the world. I have a lot of manpower and I have enough production to just replace them. Good! Okay, finally we made a nice big encirclement. Those guys are not really doing enough. Just expand it a bit. That's fine. There's a lot of those guys here. Just try to push this front line a bit. And yeah, finally done. Oh nice, I accidentally pocketed a bunch of guys. Okay. Hello, both people watching this. Please tell me if you can even hear me or see anything, or if there are any technical issues. I have no idea if this is working or not. I'm seriously new to Twitch, so I have no idea. I recorded some stuff before, but like streaming is a new thing for me. That's my first campaign I'm streaming ever, and I would kind of like to know if it's working. Right, let's get you here and here. So I'm kind of closing the pocket from this side before I even actually finish it, so maybe that's a mistake. Okay, let's actually start pushing here. So with the Soviets, unfortunately, they have an extra time before they start losing supplies. I mean, that's not a unique Soviet thing, it's just their... what is it called? Mass assault. Okay. Are they out of supplies already? No, they're not out of supplies. I am out of supplies, actually. Which is really quite ridiculous. Well, I only pocketed them, like, now. So if you want to pocket the Soviets, you might want to wait a bit. No, just go here. Don't go all the way. And you can go here. Okay, yeah, so we can start moving forward. Yeah, there's a tank. Everybody loves light tanks, and light tanks are actually quite effective right now. They won't be as soon as I actually start building enough medium tanks. 14 days and I started building them. It's still going to take a while to actually build them. So I will show you my division template I want after I actually finish researching medium tanks. Right now, obviously, I can't really do that because I don't have the technology. Going there, you're going places. Are you closing the pocket? Yeah, that pocket should die. Let's take a look at the resistance map. Okay, it's still not good enough. This requires one more cav, but that's too cute, and this requires 3 cav and the 3 cute. Okay, so that should be fine now. Like, as soon as the cavalry reaches here, that should be enough. And yeah, now they're out of supplies, so it just takes a bit longer, but still the same mechanics apply. Even if you have mass assault, it doesn't actually make you like immune to supply problems. So the bonus to so your supplies last a few days longer, it's not actually all that valuable. It's valuable to AI in the sense that AI gets itself pocketed all the time, so it's kind of nice that it has a few extra days. It's annoying to you, obviously, but it really doesn't change the game. Like, player generally tries not to get pocketed. Okay. Yeah, light tanks are a big menace right now. That's going to change at some point, but not quite yet. Alright, just stand there. Okay. So my idea is to close the entire thing, but I don't know if that's gonna actually happen. And I can see that I guess I could get air superiority in both places. They seem to like moved all their air now here. It used to be here in the Caucasus region, but doesn't seem to be here anymore. So let's deploy some heavy fighters. I'm building a lot of heavy fighters. I will just redo everything once I get tanks. Yeah, just close everything. And let's take a look. 900,000 dead, plus whatever Iran and so on. So like 1,000,006 to 1 more or less. Obviously, 6 to 1 is not something you want to get into if you're fighting China. You like pretty much the opposite, the reverse of that. That might work. Can I get this? Not really. Okay, let's just ignore that. Wait, no, actually I can't ignore that because I still have to close it. It's not closed on either side, so... let's just try closing it from this side. Yeah, 7 divisions dead, that's nice. Okay, I'm sort of assuming they're not going to do anything, but if they counterattack, that might be really messy, really fast. And yeah, it seems that they actually started moving. Yeah, we're going to connect from both sides. That's not actually a pocket, but well. Let's keep pushing, just keep pushing. It's not very safe because I'm just pushing with infantry, trying to use basically tank tactics with infantry. And as you can imagine, there's a reason why those are tank tactics, not infantry tactics. But that should be fine, especially against AI. When AI is on the defensive, it usually just lets you get away with stuff like that. I will still have to close it with an attack, but for now we can just walk. We'll just see how far we can walk. If I get here to Krasnodar, that will be wow, okay, that's nice. Finally have what I want. That's gonna take a while. I'm not actually going to build SPGs this time. Usually I build SPGs, but not this time. Let's see what else I need. I'm probably not gonna bother with that at all in this campaign. I need that at some point, but that's not super important. That's being done. That's irrelevant. I guess I could get some encryption decryption, that's relatively fast. Oh, I forgot to continue here. Well, I didn't forget, I just had more important things to do. Okay, so let's redo production, because I want at least 60 factories building tanks. And also let's make a variant with everything we have. Engine is irrelevant, I say. Actually, what engine does? I think it just changes speed and nothing else. Let's just take a look. So engine, that just affects speed, so I don't care about speed at all. Okay, so that's the default reliability gun. Reliability is, that's less than 100%. We don't actually need that much reliability. Yeah, let's invest in armor, because we're going to have only one tank battalion. Maybe actually not. No, let's do it this way. 80% reliability is just fine. Okay, so let's get some tanks. I need 60 of those. And I will start adding them to my existing division templates quite fast, quite soon. Okay, now let's remove some of the stuff we're doing. I'm going to remove all the rocket artillery. It's quite nice, but it's not really as important as tanks right now. Let's remove some of the motorized. I actually need support. I don't have enough support equipment, so I am going to keep that. Those extra artillery lines with low efficiency we can remove. So we have 38 tanks. That's not quite enough. I'm gonna keep this. It says field, but this is a lie. It's not actually field. Okay, fine, let's leave it like that. I'm going to get captured. I'm going to capture a bunch of military factories soon, so it's fine. So let's make sure we have everything. That's all done. We now need some small bit of tungsten. Portugal is a fine trading partner. We can get it from France, that's fine. Can I capture any steel? Steel, there's some steel here. None is here, okay, that's fine. Yes, so my final template. So this is the current template. So the template I want, I'll just show you. That's the template. It doesn't have hospital because I'm playing China. Otherwise, you have hospital here. So we have two artillery supports, the regular and rocket one. Logistics, because otherwise we're not going to be able to fight anywhere except Europe and maybe like USA. Maintenance, so it's completely attrition proof. I mean, in the late game when you have like infinite production, you can just remove that, but for now it's really useful. It has medium tanks, because armor of 33, which is very, very difficult to pierce for anybody. And eventually it's going to get better, because we're going to get more recent, like newer models of medium tanks. So a piercing, it just handles that quite well. I might replace that with mechanized at some point in SPGs, but that'll just take infinite supplies, so that's my idea of a good template. It's not expensive. I mean, it requires like 13,000 tanks, and I'm making like probably like 5 a day or something. No, 2 a day, so it's never gonna happen at this speed, but obviously efficiency is going to increase with time. So yeah, so that's the template. It's going to take a while. As soon as I have like at least 50 tanks in reserve, I'm just going to start replacing my divisions with tank divisions. I mean, with divisions containing small amount of tanks, not tank division really, in any meaningful sense. Let's go all the way. Where are the tanks gone? Okay, that's some tanks here. Not sure how many. Let's take a look. If it's just one, I can just... yeah, I can handle one tank. Tanks are actually quite crap on defense, and the thing is, like, AI doesn't... so, there's separate stats for defense and offense, and AI just doesn't know that. Like, it basically ignores that, ignores all this stuff. It just uses the tanks as if they were regular infantry. Just, yeah, I have a division. It's a nice division. I'm just going to put it online and it can defend itself. But tanks have, like, horrible organization. They're not actually good at defending. Right, so I have 7 more guys. I will need to do it manually, basically, so we grab as much territory as possible. And with this territory, I need to grab Rostov and Stalingrad and connect here. That's the plan. And let's make sure that Soviet Union is not going to capitulate too fast. So they have 70% national unity. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, my plan is completely wrecked now because Netherlands is a major. Let's make sure that Japan is not a major. Japan is not a major right now. Okay, so at least that is still true. I plan to include Japan in the war, but that's gonna have to wait a while. Okay, they're trying to attack me, that's just fine. And yes, if you have 2 columns, it's quite difficult for enemy to pin you. They would have to pin you from both sides. And that's, of course, or coordinated quite well. Just advancing in 2 columns like that. Just like that. That's... I mean, it's best to do it with tanks, obviously, but sometimes you don't have tanks. So this kind of 2-column advance is usually good enough. Okay, Soviet Yugoslavia capitulated. Let's take a look at resistance. Okay, that's fine. What's here? That requires 3 divisions. That requires 1 division. Okay. So let's get some of those guys. And one of you. Yeah, so I don't want to attack them, I just want to get to Krasnodar. That's the plan. Krasnodar is the plan. It should be like a nice pocket. And after that, a Rostov pocket. Okay, they pinned. They're actually losing instead of just being pinned. That's fine. Okay, if you want to attack me, go for it. Alright. Okay, let's make sure this actually works. That's really important. Yeah, pin those bastards. I have more important things to do. Alright, let's get this bastard. Yeah, I could wait for them to actually run out of supplies. That takes like a week against Soviets. Whoops. Okay, we can get to Mykop, but that might actually be difficult to close it, so... let's try it in a few different ways. Okay, so there's something resembling a front line now. It would be nice if they just collapsed, but let's just be happy with this pocket here. Oh, yeah, that's fine. How many tanks do I have? I have... Yeah, that's not even enough for one battalion of tanks. We are quite close to actually closing it. Yeah, let's just take a look here. Yeah, that's all clear. There's nobody left. Let's move you all, let's say... here? Sure, why not? We seriously need to close this. That's so many divisions that are going to just die if we do. Good, now it's done. I mean, it's still not actually properly closed because there are gaps in the front line, but like the gaps are not a big deal. Okay, let's just push it a bit away from it. Okay, just stand here then. That's on a scale of Soviet Union, all of this is not actually big. They still have like 350 divisions. They started the war with 350 divisions, they still have 350 divisions. And it's not like you can make them run out of manpower, that's just not possible. Like, that's just seriously not possible to get them to run out of manpower. The Soviets. At least that saved us all the fighting in the mountains, because otherwise we'd have to fight in the mountains. Okay, construction 4. There's something happening. Okay. Yeah, let's get more resources. Resources are always nice. Okay, where is resistance? Grozny. Yeah, like because the front line moves so much. Okay, we need 1. Let's get one of you guys. You have no command. Yeah, just those 1 province-long fallback lines are a relatively good way to manage